This was a huge Mandela effect for me, and I'm hoping somebody else out there will remember it the way I do. This song, Crush, was definitely an 80s song. I was listening to it when I was about 12 or 13. I remember distinctly remembering listening to this in the 80s. I remember the guy I was thinking about in the 80s. He was an older guy than me. He was like in high school and had an awful experience with him. But anyways, this was the song I thought about with him, and it was not done in 1998. It was about a decade earlier in 1987 or 1988, which is when I would have been about 12 or 13. And that makes me even more sure that the Beyonce song that I thought was done about a decade earlier than they're saying now, and that I remember as a TLC song, was definitely done, in my opinion, in my timeline, it was done earlier than they're saying. All of these songs, the timelines are just wrong. It's as if the songs got pushed up and the internet creation got pushed back. So a lot of technology is getting pushed back, like photographs from, centuries ago. And then we've got songs that were done in the 80s now being done in like the 90s, and the Beyonce song that was done in the 90s, now the late 90s, now being done in the 2010 area. This song, Crush, it was an 80s song. It was an 80s song. I listened to it in the 80s. In 1998, I was just about to graduate from college. I graduated from high school in 1994. I was at USC 98. I took the 5-year plan. I was done in 99. And at that time, I was listening to goth music and going to goth clubs and listening to, well, that's when I was listening to like TLC and Single Ladies and things like that. So, yeah, this is a huge Mandela effect for me. This did not happen in my timeline. And I remember being on the school bus going to NYSP, National Youth Sports Program, singing this song. It was like one of my favorite songs ever, and thinking about all the boys I had crushes on, because I had a lot of crushes on boys, okay? I liked boys. All right, bye.